welcome back. You look good, bud.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be on Jimmy Kimmel. It's so good.
It's a different show.
The beard.
Yeah,
the beard. You're trying to grow one. That's cute. You're trying to grow one. That's cute. You're trying to,
it's not real.
hopefully it'll fill in. For you. Yeah. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
It's so good to see you, bud. I love having you on. How's the little boy?
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
How old is he? 7?
7.
Yeah.
Asking all kinds of questions. I think he's realizing he's much smarter than I am. So right now he'll ask me questions to see if I know the answer. I'm like, of course I know the answer, kid, but you need to learn it because I'm older. Then I'll go to the bathroom and I'll Google it. See what he's talking about? But now he's getting so wise, what he's doing is, I say, well, tell me you know the answer, and he'll tell me the wrong answer. I say, yes, that's it. He's like, that's not the right answer. At 7 years old, pretty smart.
Yeah, he's tricking
smart.
you. Yeah, he's smart. By the way, I want to talk about this, because I know you Atlanta is where you're based, but you also have a place in Wyoming.
Right.
And
the only black man there. Yeah, that's right.
The only black man in Wyoming.
That's right.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a big honor.
I feel like a pioneer.
That's not, you really are.
Yeah.
But you posted this photo of a giant moose in your backyard.
Yeah.
Look at this. This made me laugh. It's just your eye says it all.
Yeah.
What in the world?
No, that's at the back door. And notice I'm up on the balcony because when they show up, I get the hell out of the way. I'm just like, and they're so quiet and majestic. They'll just come up out of the woods out of nowhere. And there's a fire pit over here that I like to sit and write. And I would sit there when I first bought the place, I'd sit there and write. Then these jokers started showing up. I was like, no, you were here first. You can have it.
Yeah, that's true. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're massive.
That's right outside the window.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Holy moly, that's.
You know what he's saying? Come out here, I'll kick your ass.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
But you also brought a video for us. There was another. I mean, you're like a wildlife guy. You're like Bear Grylls.
No, Bear Grylls.
Yeah, you're like the guy who went outdoors.
I don't want to be. I was sitting in the garage working on one of my little toy planes, and doors open and all the other stuff. And I thought, oh, this is so cute, it's so beautiful. And then I go back to Atlanta and I get some video. This is the video I saw. This thing walking right past the door.
Yeah, take a look at this.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that thing.
Yeah.
What was that frightening you?
What do you mean, does that frighten me? I'm not Bear Grylls for real.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but...
Yeah, but all the neighbors, they think it's so cute. All my little white neighbors, they're like, oh my gosh, I just want everybody to know there's been a bear sighting in the neighborhood, so please don't leave any food out, and be sure if you see the bear, make noise so that you won't startle them, especially if they're with the cubs. It's so great.
Oh
Yeah. But what? And if you find yourself in danger, just get bigger than them. I'm already 6'6", I'm already big, right?
What would you do if a bear...
Die.
No, you have to... No, I'm saying to survive.
To survive, you're supposed to do all those things, but my black ass is gonna run. I'm telling you right now, I'm dead. I got a bad knee and 53, I'm out.
A bad knee.
I'm bad, and my son will be very well off, but I'm not gonna do it.
I saw that you threw a party for everyone at Tyler Perry Studios.
Yeah.
You got to be so proud of that thing. I'm just so psyched. What a great story, by the way. Speaking of Googling stuff, if you want to just Google a great story of what this man's done. But you threw a rager for everyone.
A rave?
A rager.
Rager, okay, yeah. Difference. Make it clear.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know rager?
Yeah, and we don't say that much in Atlanta.
Like you were throwing a rager.
Throwing a rager? No.
Yeah, you don't do that?
No, we have a party at the time, but...
you got to throw a rager.
Rager, man. I'm going to have to try it.
Yeah.
Grow a beard and have a rager.
Yeah. But it's a big party is what a rager is. Yeah.
Got it, okay.
Yeah. What happens at a Tyler Perry party? What do you need to have a successful party?
Lots of alcohol, free food, just drink, eat, great entertainment. You know, I asked Usher to perform. He came and performed.
Yeah,
it was
Usher
really great.
played.
Usher, Fantasia, Her showed up, and Tevin Campbell. It was really, really amazing. But it's not legal in Atlanta, but I wanted to have a weed truck, and they told me I couldn't do it.
No, you can't. Yeah, all right, but those are the types of things.
Yeah, can you imagine a weed truck? You walk up to the truck and get whatever edible you want. It would be really cool. I'm thinking about going into that business.
No.
Why?
This is just, you'll dominate, and that'll just be the thing. And then now I need you to stay focused on all the fun, creative things you're doing.
Weed trucks and ragers. I'm changing my life at 53.
I just changed your life.
You just did it, man. You just did it.
Last time you were here, we were talking, you were thinking about retiring Medea.
Yeah.
And then you said, well, you know what? I'm thinking about unretiring because people need entertainment and
joy
they need
and
to
laughter.
Just laugh. And I go, yeah, please do that.
Yeah.
And then you made this movie, Medea: Homecoming.
Yeah.
It was a giant global hit.
Yeah.
I mean, massive.
#1 in many countries. Yeah, yeah.
#1.
Yeah.
How's it feel when you go like, yeah, because at one point you were like, I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah. But more than what I felt, it was more like her saying, "What the hell I told you? I told you I dominate this shit. So yeah, it's me, baby." So I don't know. Listen, as long as people want to see her, she'll be around. But
I think Medea should have a gummy truck.
And a Rager.
She should have a.
That would be a great truck called High as Harold.
High as Harold.
That's it.
Dude, come on, you make dreams come true, right? I'm going to talk more with Tyler Perry when we come back.
Beard,
Stick around.
This beard.